Nicole, and this is the Pine Cottage. So, hi, how are you guys doing? I have not been on here for about a month. I'm trying to do these videos monthly. So tomorrow is Halloween, last day of October, so I thought I better squeeze something in, even though I don't have a whole lot to show you. I feel like I've been knitting pretty monogamously on the Felix pullover and a pair of socks that I'm knitting for my dad's birthday, so that's pretty much the only thing that I have, and I have one other finished object, but and then mostly I'm just planning for gift knitting. I said before, I'm not a very fast knitter, and I don't want to feel pressured to have to, be a machine and put out these knitted products just to be able to post a video. But I don't mind at all coming on here and chatting with you guys and telling you what I've been up to, what I'm planning, showing you my works in progress. In fact, I enjoy doing that, so hopefully you do too, and I hope you won't be too disappointed that I don't have a whole lot finished. These are technically finished, but I did not sew in the ends, and I still actually have my stitch markers on them. But this is a cutie little pair of socks that I have finished here. These are a gift. I did 64 stitches on US 2 needles. I just did a color change for the heels and the toes in, I don't remember what this yarn is called. I might have told you in the last video, I'm not sure. But I did the foot, I knit 5 inches long before, 5 inches from the heel to the beginning of the toe. For me, I wear a size 9.5, so I do 6 inches for me. I also do 6 inches for my daughter and my mom and my aunt and my grandma. So these are for my son, and so I only did 5 inches. His feet are growing fast, but he's 9, so I'm hoping they will fit him for a little while before he grows more. So I'm hoping by Christmas they will still fit him. His favorite color has been green his whole life until recently, and he decided it was orange, so that is why I chose this yarn for him. But as you will see coming up, I am going to make him another knit, which I chose green for, so I think that he will like that. So anyway, this is finished object number 1. My second finished object is the pair of socks that I knit for my dad's birthday, which is Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so I did finish them in time, which let's celebrate because I don't think I've ever done that before. So he will have 2 socks on his birthday. This sock, or these socks that I knit for him, he wears a size 12 men's shoe. So I knit these also on a US 2, which I knit all my socks on US 2s. I'm sorry that my camera is focusing so crazy, but I knit all of my socks on US 2s, but instead of 64 stitches, I knit these in 72 stitches around so that they will fit on his foot. I learned last year when I was attempting to knit socks for my husband. We wear similar shoe sizes, but my feet are very narrow. His are wider. I tried to make a sock for him that was 64 stitches round, and they did not fit on his foot. So I know now that I am a tight knitter, which you will see in the next section that I talk about, that I need to do 72 stitches for his foot as well. So the men get 72 stitches. So anyway, I did a little rust color at the top here on the cuff, and then I did a 2x2 rib for the cuff with Gentry Gray yarn, and I will put the name of the yarn on the screen. For some reason I'm having a mental block and I can't remember what kind of yarn it is. It's from Joann's. I still can't remember. It's just like not wanting to happen. Anyway, the main color is Hue Loco Tweed in the truffle colorway, and this is a sock base. So, and then I did at the very tip of the toe, I did a little rust line. I don't know, in some of those socks that you can buy from the store, they had that little line on the toe, and I just thought that would be cute to tie in with the rust that was up top. So I did that for those. So this is not a holiday gift knit. It is a birthday gift knit. Unfortunately, I can't count it towards my holiday gifts, but this is a holiday gift. So I have one checked off my list, which I am very happy to have done. So since I finished the other two pair of socks, I am on to my next pair of socks. This is, this color here is called Seashell. I'm doing 64 stitches. This is a 2x2 rib. And then this is Knit Picks. It's a green, dark green color. I will put on there the colorway because I can't remember. And I'm doing a 3x1 rib for the leg, and then I will do just plain knit for the foot. This little charm, I don't know if you guys can see, is so cute. This is by Horse Feather Fibers, and it's a beginning of the round stitch marker that I just stuck on a light bulb stitch marker so that I could put it on there. It's just like little knitting jewelry. Just because I liked it. The next thing that I would like to talk about is disappointing, but I'm going to give it a happy ending. The Felix for Fall Cal has been fun because I'm learning new things. It is a joy to knit. The Felix Pullover is so fun to knit. I had to rip it out once. I explained that to you guys in the last video, and I am almost done with my second attempt. I have one sleeve left. So after I finished the first sleeve and the body, which I made the body longer than the pattern calls for, I tried it on, and it doesn't fit me. I underestimated how tightly I knit. I probably underestimated my body. I did measure myself, but the positive ease that I was allowing for was only, a small number of inches, and I probably needed more than that. Sorry, my dog's barking. You guys, when he goes, so we went camping, and when he goes to we board him at this place where he can play with other dogs, and it's a wonderful place. But he plays with other small dogs, and when he comes back, his bark does not sound like his bark. It's like people who visit a foreign country and then they come back and they have adopted the accent of the people that live there. That's what he does. He comes back and he has this little dog bark that is not his bark, and it takes him weeks to get his bark back. So he's barking right now, and I'm like, he's still got that weird little dog bark. So anyway, I think that's funny. They're kind of like people after all. So anyway, what was I saying? Felix Pullover doesn't fit me. Disappointing because this is the yarn that my husband bought me, and I was tempted to say, oh, I'm just going to keep it in my drawer until I can fit in it, because I am on a health journey. I do have some more weight to lose. I've lost a significant amount, but I know that I will have more to go, and I just feel like I don't want it sitting in a drawer until I lose weight. Like, I want to live my life and wear my clothes. And I want this to be worn. I worked hard on this, and I want it to be enjoyed. So, having said all that, I had my daughter try it on. It fits her beautifully, and she likes the color, and I'm going to gift it to her for Christmas. So, this is the Felix. I lengthened the body. I have one sleeve left. I made the sleeves nice and long, because I have long arms, she has long arms. She loves where they hit, just like I do, like right in the center of the palm. So I think she thinks that she's getting it. She just doesn't know she's getting it for sure, and she doesn't know she's getting it for Christmas. So that's the plan. It's going to her, and I'm happy. I'm excited for her to see it. I'm excited for her to wear it. I will take some pictures of her after I gift it to her so that you can see it on someone. And I mean, I know she's my daughter, but she's absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to see her in this sweater. So that's what's happening to this. Now, having said that, I still want one. I want my own, which is the whole reason that I started knitting it in the first place. I don't know that I will be able to finish the second Felix pullover in time. I don't know when the cal ends. I want to say it's like the end of November or something. I don't think that I'm going to be able to finish another one in time because I have some gifts that I want to finish for Christmas, and I do want to give people complete gifts for Christmas. So I probably won't be able to knit myself a Felix until after the holidays. However, I did order yarn, so I will show you the color that I'm going to do. I was tempted just to do this, a similar, like neutral like this again, but this is the second time I'm knitting this, and I'm getting bored with this color. Even though it's a beautiful color, like I need a change. So I ordered myself a different color. This is... This is Knit Picks Aran Weight City Tweed in the Blue Blood colorway. So I will start knitting on this after the holidays. And I'm typically not a red person, but I don't think this looks too red. I mean, it definitely is a darker, has a lot more brown tones in it. It does have flecks of browns and blacks and natural colors in there, so I think that it will be fine for my taste, and I will share my progress on this when I start it. So I will be knitting another Felix, and I know you guys are probably saying, Nicole, why don't you just swatch? I understand the concept of swatching. I understand that, preparing for a project as big as a sweater is probably a good idea. I just don't want to do it. When I pull out the needles and I pull out the pattern, I'm ready to go. I just want to start knitting. And I realized that I could probably save myself some time and some frustration, and I probably wouldn't have to rip out if I would actually just swatch. But I'm probably never going to do it because, as I talked about in the last episode, I am incredibly stubborn. And I just don't think that I'm ever going to be a swatcher. I mean, I can't say never because I've been known to change my mind about things, many times. But as of right now, as of today, October 30th, 2022, I am probably not going to ever swatch. Probably. So, since my plans changed, I was going to just knit a pair of socks for my son, a pair of socks for my daughter for Christmas. Now she has a sweater, and he has a pair of socks. So I have to make it even. I mean, if you guys out there who have kids know, you have to have the same number of packages for each kid to open on Christmas morning. You can't hand make something for one kid and then not have it for the other kid. So I have to have it equal. So I have to knit her a pair of socks, which I haven't decided. This camera does not want to focus on my face. And, she's 12 years old. She's going to be 13 in May, and her tastes are changing. They're shifting from that little girl stage, where she liked pinks and turquoises and sparkles, and now she's moving up to a teenager, and she likes neutrals and black and different things. So I need to pick yarn that she is going to like now. So it's a process, so I haven't really chosen the yarn for her socks yet. I want them to be able to go with the sweater, but the sweater's neutral, so I should be able to find something. For my son, I already have the orange socks done, and the sweater doesn't really match, but he doesn't care. I mean, this kid still wears pajama pants out and about, town, so he doesn't care. He wore Mickey Mouse pajama pants to his piano lesson yesterday, so he is going to get, orange socks and a green sweater. So for him, I chose, this is Knit Picks Swish DK in Forest Heather, and this is going to be his sweater. So his sweater is going to be this green, and it is the pattern, I have to look, sorry. It is the Monday sweater, the junior version by Petite Knit. That is the sweater that I am going to knit for him. And I believe the largest size is his size. So I'm just going to make it. And I'm hoping that it will fit him, even though I knit tightly. I think it will be fine. And here I am saying that knowing I'm not going to swatch. So fingers crossed it will fit him. It's like for a 12-year-old, and he's 9.5. He just moved into a size 12 clothes for boys, but they are still big on him. So I think it'll fit. I'm just going to go with that, and if it doesn't, I will block it aggressively and pull on it so that he can wear it. So this is all I really have for you today, not a whole lot, and my camera lens is focusing like crazy. It's going nuts. I need to figure out a different camera situation. I'm using my DSLR and my fixed lens that I used for portrait photography, and it just does not translate well to a vlogging camera. So I need to do some research and figure out, obviously, a camera that I can use that is not going to dance around with the focusing so much. So I'm going to work on that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be knitting. I don't know about you guys. So if you feel so inclined, feel free to join me over on Instagram. I do post there pretty regularly, about every day, just with things I'm working on and things I'm thinking about and just random stuff. I would love to see what you guys are working on, so please feel free to find me there. I'm at the.pine.cottage, and I hope you had a wonderful October, and I will see you next month. Hope you're doing well.